Hello, everybody.
Hey guys, how's it going? Let us know if you are here watching in the comments.
Frank is here.
We hope you guys are excited to talk about some fun Disney-ness. We have lots of things that we want to talk about today. Of course, the biggest thing being we are going on a trip to Disney World, and we are going to talk about a little bit more about that later. But first, we have a few other things that we wanted to chat about. So I got a couple people popping up. We've got Frank is here and Lisa is here. So who else is here? I know there's more of you. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was we went and saw Jungle Cruise last night.
It was so good.
Oh my gosh. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. Like, it was so good. We're not gonna like give you like spoilers or anything, but you should definitely see it. But we really loved that they did incorporate a lot of the jokes from the ride.
Yeah, they did.
Into the movie.
Yeah.
Plus some new ones, but that were still like in the same flavor.
Yeah, they were very
I don't know how you say it.
punny dad jokes. Like the whole movie was just full of it.
Yes.
So
it was amazing. But we went and did that last night. We saw it in IMAX, and so it was like on this ginormous screen, and my eyeballs were not used to seeing movies that big in a long time, and so I was like couldn't focus on it. But the acting in it was really great.
Yeah.
Like the actor like chemistry was really well done. Just in kind of like the dynamics of everything. But oh my gosh, you guys need to go see it. It's so good. Let us know. Did you guys go and see it last night? Drop that in the chat. Or do you have plans to go see it? If so, when?
Or if you did Premiere Access.
Or if you did Premiere Access, because yes, that is true. If on Disney Plus they do have that available for purchase.
Yeah. I can't wait until it's free because I really want to watch it again.
I'll watch it every day. Not really, that's not true. But it's like that perfect adventure movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
There was I will say, like, if you have little kids,
it's a little it might be good, but there's some of it that I think would be maybe a little scary for like little kids in some parts. It's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lisa's going to the drive-in. That'll be fun.
That'll
be
so great. So fun. We actually have a drive-in here in Wichita where we live. Is it
open though?
I don't know if it's open, but we haven't gone in such a long time.
I think we've only done it once.
Yeah.
Maybe twice. I don't know, but drive-ins are always a great time.
We should go soon.
We need someone with a truck.
That's true.
So
and when it's not
be in the when it's not 1,000 degrees outside. Oh my gosh. So crazy. But yeah, it was really good. We had a lot of fun.
We did that.
So some of the other things I wanted to chat about before we get to talking about our trip. I did announce this over on Instagram and on Facebook and things, but I haven't actually told you guys on YouTube yet. But I just accepted a new job as a travel agent with Goofy Getaways. And I will be obviously specializing in Disney vacations. So pretty much anything Disney World, Disneyland, Aulani, the cruise line, Adventures by Disney, all of that stuff I can do. I can also help you with Universal. But I'm excited about that. Obviously you guys know that I love to give Disney planning tips. I love helping you guys plan. Yeah. And so this was kind of the next step, I think, in like, I wanted to be able to help more, but I didn't know how to do that. And so we were approached by one of you guys actually, and she was asking me if I was a travel agent. And I was like, no, but I've thought about it. And she was like, well, I don't know if we're hiring, but you should totally reach out. And so I kind of just did it on a whim and it worked out great. And so, it's great. So I'm pretty pumped about it. We So if you have a Disney trip or you have a friend who is, if you have a friend who has a Disney trip that'll be coming up, let me know. I'd love to help you. And it's free to use my services. So that's always great.
Zach, we're going to actually talk a little bit about that. So keep that thought. We're going to talk about some of the changes. We'll just put it that way.
Yes.
But that's going to be kind of, I think, towards the end.
We'll talk about that after our trip because it kind of has to do with that.
Yeah.
But,
and Ashley, are you going to Alani?
Oh, that's fun.
If so, I'm jealous.
That's so fun. With the training stuff, you get to watch like all these videos of like a lot of the different things that you get to do. And I was having some real bad like FOMO of like, dang, we need to go do all these things now. Not that we have money to do that, but I want to.
Yeah, and a Disney cruise and all of it.
Yes.
We want to do it all.
Yes. There are 2 more things I want to talk about before we talk about our trip, because we want to give you guys a chance to get everybody on here. So the next thing is actually about my Etsy shop. So, and if you had announced, I'll let you talk about the next thing. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay. You can talk about the next thing. So my Etsy shop has been doing really well. I've been, so if you've been following for a while, I made a video that was like a DIY how to make ears, and it's been like really popping off. A lot of people have been finding it, but a lot of people have been asking me if I had a template, and for the longest time I couldn't figure out how to make one. So finally I did, and I posted it. So if you are interested in making your own Disney ears, I do have a downloadable template available for sale now. But along with that, I have tons of new ears, and I'm actually throughout the next like several weeks, I think it was like over 20 new products that are going to be going into the shop. Like I've been going a little crazy. So be on the lookout for that. If you have a trip coming up and you need some fun Disney gear or whatever, we've got a lot. So be on the lookout for that.
Erica's here. And then Ashley said, not yet, but want to plan it for my husband and I's 10-year anniversary. But that's in 2 years. Definitely need that much planning ahead.
That'll be super cool. Maybe that's what we should do for our 10-year.
That's in like 5 years. We got time.
We didn't do anything for our 5 years. So
we didn't.
We kind of dropped the ball on that one. So we'll have to do something big for our 10-year. But then, so other life update. The next few weeks are going to be a little bit weird with videos. We still have some more trip videos, which those will definitely be going out. But as far as like other videos that we do, it might be a little spotty because you get to talk about this.
Pause. Come back to that. There was a comment here I wanted to answer. Lisa asked,
yes, are there any iridescent 50th ears? Yes. I actually just posted some. Which actually, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I did start a new Instagram account specifically for my shop. It's Hempily Ever After Shop. But I just listed some 50th anniversary ears, and
I love them.
They're do
you have any over there?
No, I just shipped out the first pair. They're gone, but I found like the perfect iridescent fabric, and they are gold and embroidered, and oh my gosh, yes. So there definitely are 50th ears. And
those are live now?
Those are live now. Yes. So you guys can pop on over. So to get to our shop, if you go on Etsy and search Hempily Ever After, you'll find the shop there. Or if you go on our website and you click shop, it'll take you to the Etsy page as well. So yes, they're awesome.
I think Kayla's 50th ears are like honestly some of my favorite that she's ever made.
They're really pretty. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
So
they're so fun.
Yes.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about with why videos might be weird, or like
probably it's really only going to be over probably the next month. After that, when we get back into September, things will be good.
Yeah. So next Friday, I am getting all 4 of my wisdom teeth out, And not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. Okay,
I'm excited.
and the reason that I say I'm nervous is because Kayla already said that she was going to film me.
Oh, 100%.
And I told her, I said, you have to let me see the video before you post
No.
it.
No.
So that's what I'm nervous about.
I want votes, okay?
What? No, this
In
is
the
not.
comments,
This is not a voting thing.
in the comments,
Oh,
I want you to vote. Should I post videos of Mark Allen while he is still on his medicine? Or should I wait until afterwards when he's approved the videos? That's what I want to know. You should let us know in the comments.
Are you guys Team Mark Allen or Team Kayla on this?
Yes, comment Team Kayla if you think I should post them
Erica, what the heck?
like early, or Team Mark Allen if you think I should wait. No, it'll be great.
But
I'm so pumped.
I'm
It's
hoping.
good.
So I don't know if I've actually talked about this before, but I suffer from migraines a lot, and so oh, I got a text. Hold on.
Important
Go ahead.
conversations. So Mark Allen gets headaches a lot,
Yes.
like every other day. It's very annoying. And so we're kind of suspecting, because he always gets them like right behind his ears, like kind of right in here.
Yeah.
And so we've started to suspect that it might be from his wisdom teeth, because
That's
he
what my
never
doctor
had them.
thinks.
Yeah, he never had them removed. And so he went and he got the x-ray, and sure enough, it was like
They're pushing like all this way.
they're yeah, like let me see if I can find a picture.
I've got it.
You got a picture? It was so, like, they look so bad. Let me see. Here it is.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but
Well, it's
it's not gonna.
It's not gonna focus, but
Dang. Here, you can kind of see. It's like this little tooth, and it literally goes like that. So it looks really bad, but
yeah, hopefully getting my wisdom teeth out will actually give me some relief with my migraines, because that's what my doctor thinks is going on.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to
so
wait and
that
see.
happens, which means he's going to be a little swollen and puffy cheeked, which means we're not going to really be able to film videos. We're going to try and film a few this week, just so that we can kind of have them like backlogged, but
yeah,
we'll see if that happens, because this week's going to be a little busy too. So that was the other life update. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to talk about Disney.
The backside of water. Oh. That's where I thought you were going with that.
That's not where I was going with that. All right, so we are going to Disney at the end of August. We'll be there literally
In
for
less than a month.
like, what is it, 72 hours?
I think 2 nights.
We'll be there 1 full day and 2 travel days. So 3 days.
Yeah, 2 nights.
We'll leave August 30th. And we'll come back September 1st. So it's a super fast trip.
We've never done one this short
No,
before.
it's literally the shortest trip we've ever done. And I'll tell you why we're doing this. We went in May with my brother. And so we definitely got to do all that and get our Disney in and whatever. But there was definitely some things that I feel like we missed out on, just because we were doing Disney a little differently than what we normally would, because we were with him. And so when we got home, like, the blues were horrible. They were so bad, and I wanted to go back so bad. And so then when Disney announced like their food and wine started, and people started posting pictures of all their food, because you guys know we're huge foodies. I was getting the FOMO like so bad. Yeah. So bad. Like, I wanted to go back so bad.
And your strawberry ice cream.
And my strawberry ice cream is my favorite thing. At Shimmering Sips, they have the strawberry ice cream. And every time we've gone, I've literally gotten like so many of those. Because it's the best thing I've ever had in my whole life. It's so good. And so we kind of did the math, and because my Etsy shop was doing pretty good, yes, all the strawberry soft serves all day, every day. But because my shop was doing pretty well, we kind of budgeted out, and we figured out that we would be able to kind of swing just that short little trip.
Yeah. Which is so cool, because like this is the first trip where the business is pretty much paying for everything.
Yeah.
And so it's just, it's really,
maybe not everything, but it will hopefully pay for most of it.
A good majority of it.
That's my hope.
Yeah.
So if you would like to support my Etsy shop so that we can go to Disney. Totally joking, only half joking. But yeah, so that's really exciting. We're definitely gonna be mainly just doing Epcot like most of the time. So yes, okay, so that was the other reason, Lisa.
Yeah.
To go was because then we heard the announcement. We were kind of like up in the air, like we kind of like half had things booked, but like weren't really sure if we were going to be able to do it. But then when they announced that Happily Ever After was ending, I was like, well, now we have to go.
Yeah.
We have to, because believe it or not, we've actually only seen that show twice. Yeah, we saw it when we went in 2017 for our honeymoon trip, and then we saw it in May of 2019.
Right.
And that was it. So that was the last time we saw that show.
Yeah, because
the other times we went during like Halloween.
Yeah, we went during Halloween.
And then during COVID when there was no fireworks.
Right. Or during like New Year's when they...
Oh, yeah, when they had like the special New Year's fireworks. I forget
the name of that show.
Yeah. So we had to go. We had to. Like it wasn't even an option.
I mean, there was an option.
No. There's no option. But yeah, so we're going to be doing Epcot all 3 days for most of it, because my goal is to try as many food and wine options as humanly possible, so that we can do kind of like a, I don't know, best of the fest or food and wine guide or something to that effect for you guys.
Yeah.
That's really what we want to do. And that, because there's also so many like new things that look really delicious. So yeah. We are also going to see the fireworks. So we did get a park hopper. So we're going to go see.
Well, park hopper for me.
Park hopper for me. I still have an annual pass.
Yeah.
So that we can go see the fireworks. And then we're staying at a new resort to us, which is Art of Animation. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I am too.
It's going to be really fun.
Especially because we love the Skyliner so much.
Yes. That was my thing, is I was like, I want something that's still like affordable, but I don't want to stay at All Stars and I don't really want to stay at Pop again. So, yeah, we decided to stay at Art of Animation, because we actually have never been on.
We've never been on that side of.
We've never actually walked through Art of Animation. Like we've never been to that resort, even though it's always been like right there next to Pop. We've just never made it over there. Yeah. So we're really excited. And then Alan's gonna pop this thing up. You got it?
Should we talk about this?
We can. She already spilled the beans.
Okay.
I'm just messing. So our friend Ashley, she was very kind and invited us to go on a fireworks cruise with them. So we will actually be doing that our first night there. Yeah. And I'm really excited about that, because we've never done anything like that. We've never done it. So I'm excited. And we haven't met them in person before, so that's always fun too. We love meeting new friends. So yes, we will definitely be doing that. So are you excited for that?
I'm very excited.
You're very quiet. You're just letting me talk. You gotta just jump in.
So I first saw Ashley's "Oh no," and I was like, "Wait, are we not supposed to talk about that?"
No, I'm totally kidding. It's okay.
Okay.
We didn't know if you wanted us to tell people or not, so it was like, we're not gonna say anything unless she brings it up.
Seriously, like I saw that message and I was just like, "What is this? is this happening? Like,
oh yeah, no, I freaked out.
yeah.
I was like, Mark, look at this. And so I texted him and he was like, duh, we have to go. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
so
we're so appreciative.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pumped. Like, I don't think it's hit me yet that, yeah.
Yeah. So we have, very, very exciting, fun things. Let's see how many times we say yeah in this live stream. We are very, very excited. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to jam pack into this very, very, very short trip.
Yep.
So, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that we were. No, I think that's really all that we were doing though. There might be
like
more.
As far as the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are purposely not really doing any dining reservations this trip, just because food and wine. And there's so many good things.
If we can get everything from there.
What?
I don't know if that will happen.
I don't think that's humanly possible between two people.
I don't know. We eat a lot of stuff in food and wine.
Okay.
We'll see. But I do have a question for you guys, and I want to know, because obviously we love to make our trip vlogs. That's always a fun time for us. But we do want to know, what are some topics or things that you would like us to show you guys, or talk about, or do videos about from our trip, or things about planning our trip, or anything. I really would love some ideas of what you guys want to see. Of course, we'll have our trip vlogs, but I always like to do more than just that.
Like informational vlogs.
Yeah, I feel like these last ones, although they're very fun, are very much just like, look at this thing that we did. And I want to make these a little bit more purposeful and helpful to you guys. I mean, obviously, just watching people's vacations is, for whatever reason, super fun.
Yeah.
We love doing that, but we want to make these educational as well as entertaining. So,
and Epcot is our favorite park, if you haven't figured that out by now.
I love Epcot.
So
I would live at Epcot if I could.
You used to be able to in Walt's ideas.
Yeah, but that's not the same. That's not the same Epcot. It's a different Epcot. Yeah. So that being said, there are some announcements and Disney news things that have come out in the past weeks that are definitely affecting our trip. Obviously, the first one being that Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever are ending permanently at the end of September, which I'm a little well, I knew Epcot Forever would be ending. Yeah, like they always said that was a temporary show. Happily Ever After, I'm very surprised that they're like done with it.
I at least thought like maybe they would do it on like certain nights, or like at least like bring it back or like modify it or something after the 50th. But I mean, they said permanently. And so I don't know. I mean, I get it, because if you think about it, that show is what, 5 years, 4 years? What year did that show come out? 2017?
In 2017. Yes.
Okay. So four or five. But if you think about it, like their projections and technology and fireworks, everything like that in those 4 years has just drastically changed on what they're capable of doing. And so honestly, I feel like when Enchantment, is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah.
When that show comes out, I feel like it's just going to blow our socks off in a good way.
I hope so.
So
I sure hope so, because I'll be sad. I mean, it's Disney. I don't know why I doubt, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean, Epcot Forever is a good show. So we're actually not going to see Epcot Forever when we're there.
No, we are not. We were going to, but we honestly
well, because we're doing the cruise one night.
Yes.
And then the next night we want to be in Magic Kingdom to actually see it with the projections and everything.
We rather would prioritize that than Epcot Forever. I like Epcot Forever. It's a cute show. But we've also seen that 3 or so times.
Yeah.
So
and the kites really, really make that show, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And they're not doing the kites.
So I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
it's okay. But I am really excited for Harmonious.
That show, the preview that Disney shared the other day,
which is on I think it's on
their Instagram.
It's on the Walt Disney World Instagram. I think it's like on one of their IGTVs. I'm pretty sure is what they shared it on. But they did like a little sneak of like what the show is about.
Yeah.
And like the 3 different parts and like what each element's supposed to represent.
Yeah.
And they showed like some peeks of like what it will actually look like, and it looks dope. I'm very jazzed.
Yeah. I think because like I will say the water projection, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't normally like the water projections.
No, they look not great.
Like half the time
light.
Rivers of Light, half the time you can't even see what it's supposed to be.
Like that show's beautiful and it was really cool, but it was very hard to tell
what it was.
And I think like Fantasmic does kind of the same thing, but theirs is a little better, but I think it's because it's so
close. Yeah.
And it's so big. And so I think that was kind of why, even though these ginormous, ugly, stupid looking barges.
Bargemonious.
Yeah.
I heard
they look so dumb.
I heard a nickname.
I think that
for
they will look very, very cool.
Yeah.
During the show.
But yeah, so where I was going with that, so they have like the giant Stargate ring, and so that basically is like a water curtain, and then they're projecting things onto it, and it looks honestly like the best one they've ever done.
Yep. So Lisa said that people were negative when the color of the castle started to change. However, now I think it's really pretty with the 50 emblem. And I agree.
I agree.
Honestly, I loved the pink castle. Like, just me, because it felt very whimsical. But when they put that 50th emblem on, I was like, wow. It was just like icing on top of the cake. Like, it just pulled everything together. And I feel like the colors of it like brought out more of that iridescent look in like the spires, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and with the gold decorations, and it looks so good.
That's exactly what I said too. Like the 50th emblem,
I can't wait to see it in person.
To me, like before they put the 50th on, like it was cool, it was beautiful, but it was just missing something. And so I feel like that 50th emblem, because it contains all the colors and all the gold and all the iridescent, it just seals the package perfectly.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like I
can't wait to see it in person.
I'm very curious to see like after the 50th what they will, if they're going to change it back to the blue and white, or if they're going to keep it, or I don't know, but we'll see. Right now it looks stunning. And I actually got to be there for
it was Disneyland's.
It was in 2006.
I think it was
2006. I don't know. It was when.
So that would have been Disneyland's 50th.
Maybe that's what it was. Yes.
I think it was Disneyland's 50th.
Disneyland's 50th. So we went to Disney World that year, and that they also had the golds decorations and like characters and stuff, and I loved that. Like that was always my favorite thing. I always loved the way that castle looked. So that's probably why I really like the castle now.
It's like a childhood.
That nostalgia factor. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so that is definitely a huge deal. The other thing that is a huge deal, I mean, I guess.
Ashley was there for the Disney World's 25th with the Cake Castle.
I did not know that was a thing until I was an adult, and I was aghast when I found that out. I just was like, why?
I don't think that they will ever do that. Like something like that.
Oh,
I mean, the last thing they did was the Stitch with the toilet paper.
But that was only for a day.
That was for one day.
But even still, like, I feel like if that's your one day to go
to
Magic
people
Kingdom,
complain so much about that one day.
Yes. Well, yeah, because if that's your once in a lifetime moment and you see the Magic Kingdom castle with toilet paper on it, I would be livid. I would be so angry. Because you pay a lot of money.
I mean,
so I get it. I get it.
I feel like I really wonder. I don't know a whole lot about the toilet paper thing, but was it left up all day, or did they like
you have to
take
have
it?
cranes to get it down.
I mean, that's true.
They can't just like drive a crane in there in the middle of park hours.
But here's what I think. If they did something like that, they would have to kind of set it up and be like, have the maintenance crew come out and be like, they could have like showing or like things over the speakers and be like, pardon our pixie dust, whatever.
Yes.
Stitch ruined the castle or something, so please pardon our pixie dust while we clean up this giant mess. Like they would have to do something like that and kind of turn it over.
Yes.
So that way it's normal.
So that people could
like halfway throughout the day, and
pictures.
so people could get their pictures.
Yep.
If they ever did something like that again.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so that's that. But the other thing that was just announced is the return of face masks. And this is like a very hot, I mean, it's been a hot topic for a long time, but like, especially now, people are really freaking out about it.
Your phone.
I know, and my Etsy's going crazy. That's what's happening. So right now, what it is indoors.
Right.
So any indoor building, indoor attraction, you have to have your mask on.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think today was the first day that yesterday was implemented.
Yeah.
And I don't know like if you have to do it like on all rides like you were or not. I don't really know. We'll find out.
So it was
later,
that when we were there in May. Like
honestly, that wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad. I mean, for us, it's not a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've seen it all, we've done it all. But I think being able to like take them off outside, that really helps.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's be honest, no one likes wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but like, because you're inside, it's air conditioned, like it is a little bit better.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And it's only for like 30 minutes versus having to wear it for hours on end.
Right.
So that's the other thing.
And you don't have to take a butt ton of masks either.
Yeah. And I noticed for a lot of queue lines, it would be because they were extended because of the social distancing. They did not make you put it on until like you hit a certain point in the queue. So that was also, I think, helpful that in a 45-minute line,
yeah,
I really only had to wear it for like half of that time.
Yeah.
And so there's definitely some of that that wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst. So we are kind of bummed that we are having to wear them because at least at this point, who knows what a couple weeks from now look like.
Right.
I feel like things change daily, so who really knows? I am bummed, but I
think we get it. Like,
yeah,
because I mean, cases, especially in Florida, are really, really going up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hopefully we can all just get to a point where we can put all of this behind us and get back to normal, or at least some sense of normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it does stink. And I mean, obviously all of it stinks that, we were. So I think what stinks about it so much is that we were so close.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of feels like a step backwards.
Yeah.
And so I think that's obviously we're going to wear a mask indoors and do that. But I think that's what just is kind of a bummer about it is that, it felt like we were like, we could kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, nope, that tunnel just got shut right off.
We were excited that we would be able to go and not have to wear them this time. Like I really was excited to be like, oh, we get a like ride a roller coaster without a mask. So when you video or take a picture of myself, like you can actually see my face.
Yeah. And
like there's some stuff of that, but
yeah,
whatever. It's fine. We know we're going to go back in the future. So
hi, Kat. Kat said I did Disney this past year in November, December, and May, and it wasn't bad. You have a trip in August, and I am not looking forward to the massive heat with the mask.
Yes. That's the only thing I'm a little.
Yeah, I will say.
I mean, we've gone like the first week of September before, and I mean, it's hot. We didn't do it with masks, but
no.
But the other thing too, I don't know. I think it is going to be a little miserable, but
and we went in
nice
October
thing-
when we had to wear them.
yeah, and you
Like,
wear them
all the
whole
time.
I will say though, for us, because of what we're doing, we won't really
We're gonna be outside.
wearing them hardly at all. Like,
Yeah, because we're so Kat, if you missed it earlier, so we're going at the end of August,
yes.
and we're mainly going for food and wine.
Yeah.
So we'll be outside.
Yeah, I think the only times
eating.
that we'll be inside is in shops when we go ride Living with the Land in Soren, and we go to the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and like maybe a few other things, but not very much. So it probably won't really affect us that much.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. The next thing, which I feel like is just as controversial, is they have started painting the facade of Small World.
I am so jazzed about it.
I'm not sure. I'm on the fence.
I think it looks so good. So they're kind of doing away with the gold and white color scheme, and they're bringing in like a really colorful color scheme, kind of like the one in
There's nothing like it.
No, there is.
They're all muted colors.
No, the one it's in one of the overseas park. It might be Tokyo. I can't remember, but there is a Small World in one of the overseas parks that looks like the one in Disneyland, but it's all colorful.
But it's more like pastels, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look.
So is the Disney World. That's what they're doing with the Disney World one. It looks just like it.
It's very bright, vibrant.
They look the same.
I don't know. Anyway, Small World is my favorite ride. So I'm not immediately like against it because they're not done yet.
I was never a fan of the gold and white. So
really?
Yeah.
Honestly, here's what I wish they would do is rip the roof off. Like get rid of the roof.
I don't think they can.
And make it like Disneyland. That's what it needs.
They can't. They can't. There's literally not a way for them to do that without destroying and completely rebuilding that ride.
Anything is possible.
Oh my God. You're so dumb.
That's what I want to happen. It's not going to, but that's what I want.
No, but I will say that ride really, really needed a refurb.
It does.
It just need a good scrubbing.
Yeah.
Because that ride is filthy. And I don't understand. Like, whenever
it needs some love.
You notice it the most at the end of the ride when you come out of the last room and you're not quite to the like unloading area. There's just like dirt and cobwebs and nasty stuff everywhere.
Kat's husband is with me. He wants the roof off.
I just don't
Rip
know.
off the roof.
I just don't know that you can do that without totally ruining. Like you have, because it's. I don't know how they would do that.
I mean, I have no idea either.
I don't think it's a thing.
I don't know. Disney will figure it out.
But no, I really like it. I think it looks great.
I think it will when it's done.
I'm a colorful person. I like colors.
I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I like neutrals, but I also like colors.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold yet.
Well, I think.
But I wasn't sold on the pink castle right away either.
Yeah, you weren't.
Until it's done.
You didn't like it. You didn't like it until the second time we went there.
Yep. I did not like it. It looked very like cheap to me. I don't know.
Gosh, I can't.
But
I
yeah.
can't. Anyways, so that is pretty much everything about our trip. The last thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that we have kind of relaunched our Patreon page. We've honestly had it for a while, but we haven't really done anything with it until recently. So we've kind of restructured the way we're doing our tiers and what like types of content and things you guys are going to be finding on there. And there's some really good stuff. I hope that you guys like. We're doing like unedited, uncut videos on certain videos that certain tiers will have access to, so it'll feel very much like this live stream where we bicker back and forth and weird things happen. We're also going to be doing like some things that are downloadable for you guys, and you guys get early access to things like when our trips are and life happenings and all kinds of fun stuff. So
Frank, I am sorry to interrupt. Frank, I know pretty well. And they are going the 3rd week of September. And man, I'm jazzed for you guys to go. You guys are going to have so much fun.
That's a good time.
An anniversary, I think, right? If I remember right. I think that's cool. What you said.
That'll be nice.
So yeah.
But yeah. So if you guys if you guys enjoy our content, obviously, like, we love putting this stuff out for you guys, and we love the relationships that we've built through YouTube, through our Instagram, through everything. Like, we really adore it. But it does take a lot of time, and it is a lot of work. And obviously, you guys know, like, this is my full-time thing now. And so if you guys want a way other than just watching and sharing our videos, because of course we appreciate that. And if that's all you can do, I mean, we still, like, that is more than we could ask for. Yeah. But if you are looking for more of a way to give back, definitely go check out our Patreon and see if that is something that you would be interested in. Or of course, like we said earlier, I got my Etsy shop. Or if you got a Disney trip and you need an agent to help you, I am here to help. So there's lots of different ways that you can do that. You can also check out the support tab on our website, which is just hempelyeverafter.com. There's kind of just some different ways, both monetary and non-monetary ways that you guys can help support our channel. First and foremost, tell your friends about us, because we always love that, and we always like making new friends. So, but yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Was there anything else you wanted to say? I
don't think so. Let us know what you guys thought about this new live stream setup. Because I'm super curious about that.
Did we sound okay?
How did it look? How did it sound?
Okay.
I mean, I can only see what's on the screen, and so we did a bunch of tests earlier, and everything sounded and looked okay. So I would love to know what you guys thought about how it looked, and sounded.
So I think that's it. That's all we got for you guys today, and we will see you next time. Now, go create your ever after.
Bye, guys.
Bye.